What is up, everybody? I am Argwas, casting your game here of Revenge of the Meat versus Dave's Killer Queen. I am here tonight with SSBM Snek. How are you doing
My
today,
body's
Snek?
ready.
Your
I
body
am
is
ready. My body, both of us. Let's go.
So I'm going to leave it on the intro screen here for just a little bit because Dave's Killer Queen is missing one of their players. They're going to be a little bit late. And we don't really have stats for these teams yet, so I wanted to take a moment here to talk about what these teams' histories are between Meat and Dave's Killer Queen. So, Snek, I know you've been out of the game for a little while. Do any of the names of these team members kind of sound familiar?
Well, I do know all about AG. You know, the AG, the OG, good friend of everybody. Funny guy. I'm blanking otherwise. I mean, people, I've seen people around, pretty much everyone's names. They've been in the Discord. They've been hanging out. It's been a good time.
Okay, so what I can say about the team members that we have so far, Revenge of the Meat is relatively new in the sense that it's a newly formed team, but every single member of their team is well respected and well regarded in the KQB community. Starting with Warby Porker, their queen. She's been doing Warby. Yeah, she's been doing a really great job. Rose to ascendancy with her queen skills in the last couple of seasons. I'm looking forward to a strong performance for her today. Former teammate for me, WW Webby, the man with the berry and a plan. In fact, the guy who runs berries with swords sometimes. That's that guy. We're looking forward to seeing if he's gonna be in this game or not. We're looking also at Smoke Fuchsius, Funghoul, Polar Poetry, and as you mentioned, AG and Andy. So Andy doesn't have any badges for playing in IGL, so I'm guessing she's a sub at this point. But I'm looking forward to being surprised one way or another. Smoke Fuchsius, aka Ross, member of the KQA community, pretty strongly represented, has been with us since the pandemic and says that he'll be with us until the pandemic ends. Looking forward to seeing the strength of the cohesiveness of this team. There's strong berry potential, really strong military potential of what this team's able to put together. I want to see if we're going to see Polar Poetry as queen or Warby Porker as queen. My guess is that Warby Porker is the primary West queen, so that's what we're probably going to see tonight. On the other side of things, Dave's Killer Queen, led by Walshy, the former Halo player, has been doing quite well over the course of progressing over the course from Tier 3 up to Tier 1 over the last 4 seasons. He's a strong queen, learned mechanics very tightly. Their team barely got second place in the spring IGL in Tier 2 and have been in Tier 1 ever since. Their last season, they hit a little bit of a wall. They were 2-6 coming out of that between the preseasons and playoffs. So we will see if they've brought any new tech in today that they've learned over the course of the between seasons, and see if they'll be able to bring up their A game in this against this strong new team. I think when we were looking at the community, it was going to be like these two teams are probably the middle of the pack. So let's see them prove us all wrong from all of this.
That's a great storyline for Dave's Kill the Queen from Tier 3 to Tier 1. Is there any other teams that have done that?
Yeah, No UB Queen has. In fact, I thought they were very similar to that team overall, but No UB Queen has proved themselves to be, to a couple of times when they've gone and fought Dave's Killer Queen, to be the victorious party. So, I think I wonder if those two teams have a rivalry. I actually don't know if there's any politics around that, but...
Oh, that's a rivalry. We know.
Sure.
We need to weave the narrative ourselves. There we go. There's a rivalry. Official. Stamped.
Official DQ Dave's Killer Queen, DKQ, and NubQ.
We're gonna have a money match. JK, they're not gonna actually have one, but maybe.
I think it's like the week 3 they're gonna be playing. Actually, now I think about it, I can look that up really quick.
Week 3 height.
Yep. I think that's the case. I'm looking it up right now on their schedule. Revenge of the Meat, Dave's Killer Queen. Dave's Killer Queen. No UB Queen week 2 is going to be that great match.
Oh boy.
That's going to be a fun time. Money match. Pog says Mr. Gort in the chat. That's going to be fun. So, oh yeah, someone wants to take a $40 bet for Mr. Gort on the matchup next week. Maybe you should do so before seeing this matchup.
Yeah, Mr. Gort, who you got?
I'm not sure. But
while we're research first.
So I think it's probably a good idea to do that. So while we're still waiting, I was curious over the holiday. Snack, did you get any of those like packages from a Free Microwave at all?
No, Free Microwave has sent me 0 packages. He definitely lied about sending me bees. That's very good. I'm glad that he didn't send you bees that was explicitly stinging. They would die. They would not make it across the country. Mm-hmm. So I also don't know how they got the bees in the box in the first place. How do you get bees into a box? I don't know. They don't. I imagine you just basically give them something sweet within the box, and you kind of ship that out with essentially a bunch of bees with all the materials to build a hive. But probably shipping it would aggravate the bees, so they would probably definitely aggravate the bees. They'd try to get out of there. I would too. Yeah. Cruelty, that's animal cruelty to a certain. Not very nice to bees. It certainly is not, and it's not nice to you. There's like a whole lot of not nice all around. Did you receive any other bee-related things? No, I have received no bee-related things at any point. Okay. In the past 6 months, at least. Okay, that's good to know. So nothing like tangentially related coming from Free Microwave.
Actually, do you want to say anything about that free microwave while you're up here on stream?
Yeah, well, I just want to say, just in general, free microwave is bad. That's my name in the Discord, so if you see someone whose name is free microwave is bad in the Discord, that's me. Sorry for the confusion, I just had to make sure everyone knows. Thank you. That's my statement on the matter.
Gotten up on your soapbox.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Not very detailed on it. I don't know. I stand a little bit in opposition to that because I do think that he is a bit of a mainstay in the community, which is a very strong Queen player.
Oh, well, yeah, but he's bad because he's bad because he's bad. You know?
You think you're saying he's a bad player, or you're just a bad person?
No, I think he's bad because he's bad at mahjong. There we go.
I see.
That's what he's bad at. Yes. He's never won a round in mahjong ever in his entire life. So.
And I'm guessing you play often with him playing mahjong.
I do, and he always loses pretty much every time. So.
Join the KQB community for their occasional mahjong matches. Do you have any consistency and regularity with that?
Yeah, I play every single day. Yeah.
What day is that? And I know it's in the other games channel in the main KQB Discord, but.
I literally play every day. You can catch us there every day. We have lunchtime mahjong usually, and then sometimes we have afternoon mahjong. Immediately after lunchtime mahjong. And then sometimes we have midnight mahjong, which is where things get a little funky, but microwave never wins. I can't think of one time where he's ever won in mahjong.
That's pretty impressive.
What's the status here? What do we got going on? Do we want to?
I figured we'd be good. I think it would be good by now, but according to Warby, they're still a little bit behind. It is 6:12. And I'm basically ready to go for the spectate key, but they still are...
You have the spectate key, so they're waiting on one person right now?
Let's see. Yeah, they told me, according to Warby, DQK is one of their players is running late.
That's totally fine.
Warby's typing right now.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, so... Let's get that one off, and here we go. Alright, Jello is still on the way. Let's see.
Move that key whenever.
Fourth just joined. Okay, awesome. Perfect. Warby doing the... She's doing the forward thing to here, saying, quote, "Since I know all 4 of DQK in real life from KQA, I'm not pushing the 10-minute late equals forfeit rule, FYI." So shout out to Warby for giving the opposing team enough time to be able to get started. Apologies for running a little bit late, everybody, but it seems that we are about to get started. Should probably form...
Okay, so the former Halo player is also a former KQA player / KQA player when quarantine ends. That's cool.
Yep, that is right. According to Chasels, unfortunately it's not up to Warby. It's a 2/3 majority Twitch chat vote, and he votes forfeit. Thank you, Chasels, for your opinion.
I vote in opposition. Let it be known I'm part of Twitch chat.
I also would like to vote for in opposition as being part of the Twitch chat, being that it is currently my Twitch chat.
Yeah.
Also, I've got a hydrate request here. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put that on in just a moment while we
hydrate rhymes with dihydrate, so...
What even is dihydrate?
That's when you drink a substance that causes, slow poisoning of your body.
Okay, that makes some sense. Let's see. Can I increase the properties of this particular transform here? I'm going to go ahead and do the hydrate request in just a moment.
How are we going to do that?
Well,
you
what I have
water.
You should just go ahead and just drink the water. I'm, for whatever reason, not seeing the...
I'm not drinking water.
Oh, okay. You can go ahead and drink your thing then.
Sounds good. Let it be known in chat that I am currently drinking Veal's Gold.
All right, here we go.
Water.
Here's my little webcam right here. Gotten this thing here.
Look at him go.
Getting myself like a good
Look at
Gatorade
those,
here
look
to
at
chug
those
beforehand.
sound squares. Look at those. Look at those sound squares in the background.
There's my hydrate. Thank you, Jats, for keeping us fluid. We have the code. Getting in on that.
We're in.
Okay.
Hacking into the mainframe. Let's get in there.
All right, here they go. They're forming up. So we have the Warby side, Polar Poetry, Fungal, and Smoke Fuchsius representing Revenge of the Meat. Let's see. University of Illinois colors? Is that like let's see. What are you saying? Blue, white,
blue and
gold?
orange in the for your sound cubes in the back.
Oh yeah. The sound cube colors are for the Killer Queen colors. Pretty sure it's Illinois actually, but I don't know. It's basically what we have here for the intention is it's for B game. My wife got those in particular because she hates how much the sound carries throughout this house. All right. They're getting suited up. There is one more thing I always do before we get started with our cast. I'm just going to do it right now while they get slotted up. So talking a little bit about what this game is if you're just tuning with us for the first time. Killer Queen Black is a team-based game with 3 paths to victory. You can either kill the opposing queen 3 times with your military or your own queen. You can fill your own hive with berries to get an economic victory, or you can ride the snail all the way from the middle of the board to your goalpost in order to win the game. Games are organized and run through kkbdiscord.com. Please join us if you are new to play, and we love new people in the Discord. We love to get people started up with new strategies and things to be able to learn and get them ramped up really quickly to be able to become a player of the game.
Code really quick.
What was that?
We're about to start. You should send me that spectate code.
Oh yeah. Sure. Let me get that to you.
Idea.
Sorry. I got a little bit wrapped up. Let's see. Here we go. It's in the streaming chat. Gold team looks like they're taking a little bit of time to be able to talk a little bit more. No one's locked in. They might be doing a dance, maybe? No dance.
I like a good old-fashioned dance.
I'm waiting for it. I'm not seeing anything. They're just waiting for the timer to go out. There it is. They all lock in. Nothing fancy.
All at the same time, perfectly synchronized. I mean, that's a power play if I've ever seen one.
Oh, they backed out.
No, they backed out. Never mind.
Jello-y now on PC. It's a big change for that one. I guess she got ready to go for being able to upgrade her game. Less latency for especially for queens. But no, it looks like they're ready to go. Like from the predictions from earlier, it does seem like we have Warby. Oh, I've lost connection.
Server problems? Did they start on their incorrect server?
I'm getting a message code here. 1 second. We have remaking. Yep.
Yep, they probably started on the wrong server by accident. We've all been there. We've all done it before.
All right, Warby sends. Oh, they didn't get a message back from me because we were too busy talking. So they're good to go. They're trying to restart right now. I guess I did not. That's my fault. Sorry to everyone who is watching. Okay. Fixing it post haste. There it is. Got that. Snack. Here's the new code.
All right, let's get it.
Let's get it. Let them know we're ready. Yep, Warby looks like she was the one who made the game, so we are all set now.
I don't know too much about Walshy as a queen, but I feel like Warby Broker is just sort of like, you know, all around just great in every single possible metric. That's kind of my initial sort of what I remember about seeing Warby Broker.
Are you calling this game a little bit ahead of time for Warby versus Walshy to be in Warby's favor?
Well, I don't know much about Walshy. I'm going to see what Walshy's going to be up to, and I'm going to be ready to make some judgments and make some calls maybe. We'll see what happens.
Well, we see some emotes flying out here. We see some dancing coming from Warby.
As I like seeing some dancing style.
We're starting off
on nesting flats. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
What the?
It happened again.
Okay, it's because I contacted 3 different people. I told... there we go. Wait, what?
What's going on? It was on East.
Oh no!
It was on East. We're making it. We're making it.
Okay, Warby says, one last time.
Third time. Always works on the third time.
Alright. Code coming for you.
Alright.
Okay.
We in.
We in again. Now I'm going to tell both teams I'm in. Warby Porker makes the claim that she's just building the drama.
Oh yeah, the hype. I mean, the anticipation from the crowd.
I'm looking forward to it now. I'm looking forward to seeing the opens. I mean, I'm hoping this was not a thing in which we're like, oh, that can't do nesting flats now. We're starting with Helix Temple instead.
I like Helix. I mean, Helix is good because you can always see like the sort of adaptation from both teams, pretty apparently.
Well, both teams managed to avoid a nesting flats config. We're going to be doing a split Juniper after this. All right, here we go. Finally. 20 minutes into the start time. Walshy is taking the rounds around the middle, taking out most of the blue workers as we get started. Blue team has a little bit further along in the berries overall, 3-2. The berries starting to flood in. Go ahead.
Almost had a really okay. Here we go. They're just like doing a good job of just sort of like staying away from each other, except for just then.
Ooh, Warby gets a nice kill off of Walshy on the left side. Takes down all the gates for blue. Ooh, getting a kill from a gold worker on the blue hive side, putting a couple berries. They're ready for a worker to be able to go and pick up. Warby going in, taking out a couple of them, but Josh Eaglo picks up on the thing and Jello-y together. Both get those berries that were tossed out.
What was that?
That was a kill on Walshy from Warby on the top. I believe that was it.
It's like a reverse dash.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that too often. Not on Queen at least.
Walshy getting the clears, stopping blue team from being able to make any momentum. Gold team now pretty far ahead in the berries. Getting a shot over here, 4 left to go. Warby getting the trace on for some of them, and gets the kill off of Walshy. In the middle, getting a little bit of bait in there with a hat trick to finish it off.
That was a great little bait right there.
Oh no. Need to go and fix that instant replay.
Oof.
I'll go and fix that in a little bit.
It's fine.
All
you can
right.
see what happened.
Ended up being that we had the momentum around that particular spot. All right, I know about that now. All right, first up for revenge. Openings over here. We have Walshy taking presence in the middle while Warby tries to counter against some insurgency on their berries on the left side. Walshy taking out the blue workers overall, and Warby gets taken down by Josh Eaglo on the gold hive.
Walshy doing a great job with these bears. They might need to figure something out. They need to get someone up right now.
You see that bounce off the headshot for Jello-y over Polar Poetry's head?
I did not see it.
It was beautiful. We wanted to give a quick call out to that. Josh Eagle getting cleared by Polar Poetry. Walshy trying to get the fight around it, not having a way to get there.
Polar Poetry doing a good job at actually staying up in the hive and not committing to anything. It was dangerous.
Walshy with some patience here, getting the worker to be killed before being able to put a berry in the hive. Smoked Fuchsia's trying to be able to get the jump up there. Barry's sitting right in front for him to take it back again after dying. And we have another kill on this time against Walshy. Both queens on second. Ooh, Polar Poetry counters again, putting Walshy on last.
Polar Poetry's kind of playing as the MVP right now, getting multiple worker kills, getting that queen kill, and guarding the hive all simultaneously. Now,
jump in from Eclo, putting 3 berries away for Dibs Killer Queen.
Berries are even, and Blue has no gold person in their hive.
Well, Blue is 1 behind so far.
1 behind, but that's not too significant. That's not too significant.
Right. It might make a difference if they end up going even with both ledgers going down. Oh, Gold MK Steel finding it.
Yep.
Nice rising kill there from there. It was a little bit dangerous.
That was a great pincer. Polar Poetry is playing insane right now. Just sort of literally killing everyone. And
that's the 3rd clear, right? On the against the ledger. Making Blue catch back up.
Has taken out at least like 5 warriors so far.
And only 1 berry left to go for the revenge. If they can just find a clear path for Smoked Fuchsia to go right now, they can finish this up.
Oh, they should. Oh, and that's the 6th clear.
Walshy getting the kills off of like their lone berry worker here, making risky play for it.
Ooh,
Fungal!
Yeah.
Almost on top of Walshy there. Walshy finds a way to get out of there, stopping the assault. So far,
anything about Josklo, if they want to maintain this.
Josh Eclo is trying to dance around Polar Poetry for a brief moment. The ledger is down, but doesn't matter without having the worker available.
He's got great movement. Josklo's kind of wrecking it.
We had Walshy getting the clear on one of the warriors too, putting this back into position where gold could get berries again, but they're all on the bottom. Every quest for the berry now is going to be a long haul for either team. Smoked Fuchsia's coming up from behind, getting the clear, misses the jump!
Oh my, no!
Walshy gets the kill as well.
Fine.
The berry goes right back to the bottom. Smoked Fuchsia picks it up.
Yeah,
taken out by MK Steel.
On Fun Ghouls, so that's kind of a big deal.
Polar Poetry almost gets that, gives Walshy a shave right there. Fungal with the sword and board. Looking for trying to be able to get anyone down here, but Fungal's on the hunt, not really doing anything to stop the berry offensive. It was more trying to hunt for their warriors.
Yeah. If you're gold here, definitely doing all military is the right play. All the berries on the bottom of the map is really hard to get them up there. You gotta prevent that last bird from getting in there.
MK Steel was just trying to survive on speed for a while. Eventually, Warby finds her anyway and takes her out.
Oh my, Polar Poetry is just...
there it is! The berry, so berry was dropped by a worker going by, and you ended up with, right after that drop, Smoked Fuchsia went and just picked up the berry and kicked and just jumped it in. Great play.
I mean, Gold did a lot of right things throughout all of that, but Polar Poetry just kept on clearing everyone. They just gotta figure out they need to play around Polar Poetry. That seems kind of like the biggest thing going into this map, I would say.
Ooh! Berry bump from MK Steel. That's
done.
From their own teammate. Oh no! And Warby Porker, great job with the reflexes there to take advantage of that moment. But Walshy goes and baits Warby on the right side of the gate, gets killed, but then rises up to the top and Polar Poetry gets a kill. Putting Walshy on last. Walshy trying to go and take those gates, make pushes against their swarm here, but oh, what a dangerous position. Walshy managed to find a way to get out after that 3-part swarm. It was nuts. Smoked Fuchsia taken out by Josh Eclo. Looks like I was going to be trying to get up on the middle gate. Oh, Josh Eclo gets the kill, but then Fungal also takes out Walshy at the same time for a 3-0 start. Wow.
Yeah, I just wanted to try to get under that mace, and move on after someone got into the gate. But slightly missed space, unfortunately.
Chasels in the chat says, Gold team looking like a pack of delicious seals for Polar right now.
Polar is the MVP. That is definitely the case.
Look at that, 19-5 with Smoked Fuchsia running the 12 berries. He almost soloed the berries on the split Juniper there.
If I'm gold right now, I'm trying to think about how to get an opening that's going to get everybody up, and then we're going to farm Polar Poetry every single time before they can get to a...
Really quick thing here, I'm going to try to just condense the instant replay really fast.
Oh yeah, go for it.
There we go, got it. Puts it right back. Okay, fantastic. Sorry for the peek behind the curtain there, but we got it working now again. This is great. All right. So what should Dave's Killer Queen do differently here, based on the fact that they were doing so many good things?
They need to get military up sooner. They need to maintain military. They need to play around each other. They need to play around the queen. They need to maintain areas of the map as opposed to pushing areas of the map. Again, because it seems like, you know, they've been trying to go in. It hasn't been working so far. Polar Poetry literally cleared them 7 times in a row. Really focus on getting everyone up as opposed to going in with one person. That's kind of my clear takeaway, at least from Split Juniper. That's kind of my first sort of impression.
The interesting thing about that is Walshy plays very patiently whenever he gets his kills on his workers, and in the past I've seen Dave's Killer Queen for sure like do patience around trying to be able to get their picks and things, and like I've seen them work together in order to be able to do Pincers of 2 during that match too.
Oh yeah.
Walshy has all the gates in this
thing,
map.
you know? Sort of
Taking
like
out Smoke Futures.
The
Yeah,
way
go ahead.
things work in this sort of last sort of situation, you know, like there's one berry left, you have that, there's that.
You see right there, like there's that pincer on the left side with the berries, like the gold team's managing to do.
You're right.
Walshy gets the kill off of Funghoul here, leaving a berry at their hive, maybe waiting. Getting the kill off of Funghoul again, and Walshy's probably going to hang around there for a little bit, being that their team has some of the military they need. But Warby Porker takes out Walshy on the right side of the gate. Gates are mostly blue, and Funghoul makes a push on the snail. Polar Poetry holding that position around Funghoul to try to get that.
They got 2 warriors up.
Making that move, and instead looks like Funghoul has now taken up the speed sword.
That was the right play by Gold for sure.
But the blue play has decided that they want to go for Walshy's second and third life. The gold team is not really putting any pressure on any other objective. They're just trying to find a way to get up, and their blue team entirely is just denying them, stopping them from being able to get anything done. MK Steel finally gets up, gets out of the really bad situation. Walshy gets out of a really bad situation on that right gate with pretty much the entire blue swarm around. MK Steel double kills the blue team. And Warby goes and takes out one of the workers too. Like Josh Iglo goes down. Oh man, this is getting real thick again for both teams only having one. No, actually, gold team's wiped now with Smoke
Fuchsia. Get up on right side. Oh, that was a good move. Rotate by blue team.
Smoke Fuchsia's taken out by Walshy. Their speeder is down. And Jello-y patiently jumping around Funghoul, only to get killed by Polar Poetry.
In there, there's no choice.
Smoke Fuchsia's might be getting a true snail victory here. Oh, Funghoul taking out Walshy. Somehow, blue team has, like, Smoke Fuchsia's worker was taken out. And there it is. Polar Poetry takes on Walshy again, gets that kill, gets up that first bit of momentum. Almost like there's going to be a true snail victory there. Walshy was probably just caught a little bit out by the rising attack. All right, we got Helix Temple next. All right, where do you think they're going to open this time? Where do you think Walshy's going to go?
Well, I think they're both going to middle gate.
Walshy goes there first. Tries to be able to take out Smoke Fuchsia's. Warby anticipates it and gets the punish. Nice play from Warby. Warby taking out Josh Iglo as well, knocking the berry up. The berries are flying in quicker this time for the blue side compared to the gold side from the last time these two teams met.
Last time I'm blanking.
Last time the blue team managed to win, but not by berry victory.
They're both pretty even on berries right now.
MK Steel takes out Warby for the first queen life on the blue side. Warby taking the blue gate for. Oh, look at that! Excellent maneuvering. Warby takes out both queen and worker. Both teams are even.
Hitting the berries. That's great. Warby Porker.
Also liking Smoke Fuchsia's waiting for the hammer to drop on the worker until they picked up a berry, dropping their iframes down.
Good clears.
Both teams on 3 berries now. We're basically back to even. Jello-y trying to find a way to be able to get the weave in here. Getting the toss. Oh, makes a toss and misses. Great move from Smoke Fuchsia's to go and kill the worker right after the toss was made. Jello-y trying to be able to get out there. The mace knocks a berry away. MK Steel trying to work with Walshy to get up. Gets up there. Funghoul takes the attack. Oh! Josh Iglo with the jump bounce off of Smoke Fuchsia's in between the mace rounds. Almost gets into the hole. Both teams on 2 berries though, as their blue team tries to find a way to get their stuff in there.
Jello-y, can he stay up? That's the question.
Ooh! That was an opportunity. Might have been able to clash with Warby there, but
oh, that was a great berry stun by Polar right there.
Just a few pixels away from Warby to go and take Walshy for a ride on that one, but eventually found it in the blue hive anyway. Oh man, look at this rotation going into this play. Walshy trying to be able to go and work against the warrior, making the bait for Warby Porker to find the kill. Gold team looking like a bunch of tasty truffles for Warby right now, says Chasels. Reversing things just a little bit.
True enough, true enough.
Walshy taking the middle area away. Warby at the same time also taking out a little bit of the worker opposition. Taking out Walshy while I say that. And in the meantime, Gold has managed to find a way to get a couple of berries in while the two queens jostle, and eventually Walshy comes out on top, putting Warby on second. Polar Poetry scared away from Walshy just a little bit in terms of spacing, getting the dodge away. Blue team has a 3-berry lead compared to Dave's Killer Queen right now. No snail action as of yet. Warby trying to find ways to be able to hold the gates away from the gold team. While she takes out Smoke Fuchsias, Fungal trying to be able to get up, but a nice kill from Jello-y. She keeps it down, and kill off of Walshy puts him on last.
Okay, Gold finally has a really good military situation. They can get the grinder up. They can hold multiple positions in the map.
Ooh, Walshy coming around, taking out a worker and also Warby, making this a really close game now. We have 4 berries for Gold, 3 berries for Blue, and MK Steel trying desperately to get up. There it is. Walshy finds a way to get that gate in there as Fungal's run around with a berry and that shield, trying to get that sword board. Eventually decides to do it, gets in. Walshy taking the gates around, and we have the Blue trying to be able to make that push, but Gold has evened things up in terms of berries. A berry stun on Walshy, not quite enough. Joshiko managed to find a way to get up. Fungal taking out people trying to get into the hive, holding things down with that sword and board.
I was talking about it earlier, but also great to my one, but people just running in and dying to Polar Poetry just over and over again.
Polar Poetry is unstoppable over there.
Polar Poetry is like really good. They have no choice but to, I feel like, but to coordinate against Polar Poetry like Polar Poetry is his queen. I feel like that's the only solution to the situation. That's just my opinion, but
I think you're right. Looking once again, Polar Poetry with an amazing 17 and 9 stats, making a name for himself, continuing through the season. Fungal this time with the 12 berries, with the hybrid pressure coming from Smoke Fuchsias with 8 berries to follow up. All right, let's see if any team has any substitutions. Nothing really happening right now. Looks like they're going to lock in again. Maybe some conversations happening for what Dave's Killer Queen is going to do a little bit differently. We saw this time... Oh, wait, here we go. We have one person swapping out on the Revenge of the Meat side.
I want Gold to try to go all military. I think that can change things up once you go all military once or twice. I feel like that puts you in the position where you can start mixing up all military and objective, potentially, and then go back to your original game plan a little bit. I feel like it might be, I mean, you know, it's set 3. This is a best of 3, correct?
Yes, this is best of 3.
Well, it's best of 5.
Best of 5, but it's first to 3.
Best of 5. First to 3, yes.
Chasel's saying Barry is looking like human flesh for Fungal right now.
That's interesting. That's an interesting one.
I mean, gonna feed on it. Remember that nesting flats we missed a little bit earlier at the first set? Here we are. Gonna have it happen now. All right, let's see if the other teams are doing anything. Oh, we've got a question mark going. Is there any problem here with connections? Nope, everyone's in and the game starts.
I'm going to hit the wrong button.
It was repeated, so that was giving me a little bit of pause. Oh, Walshy didn't see Warby Porker coming out from the top. First kill on the map for the Queens. Oh, it gets punished again on the right side, waiting for the right time to go and get that right gate. Gold is shut down in military, trying to get a spawn kill. Didn't get it. Walshy gets the reversal, putting Warby on second. No hat trick for Warby. Oh, and Walshy gets a punish again against the wall on the left side of the hive. The blue team has all their warriors up. They really want Walshy's life. Walshy gets down to the gate, gets punished by Fungul, taken out. Let's see the replay on that. Like, that was really nuts with all of the work that was going on right there. You can see Walshy trying to find a way to be able to get, I think that's MK Steel up right there on the right side, but gets punished. Was that by Polar Poetry again?
I'm not sure, but I mean, every single warrior was doing a great job there, just maintaining a different place in the map. There was nowhere to go. You know, that's just how it goes sometimes.
We have Walshy waiting for Warby to come in, but Warby gets the height advantage, gets the kill off of Walshy. Walshy taking out several of the workers, stopping them from being able to make the moves. Josh Eagle managed to barely get in, but AG gets the kill.
Gold finally has two people up. This is where they need to act. They finally get a kill. That's good.
Josh Eagle off of
on the Queen.
Off of Warby, yes, indeed.
Walshy plays safe. They can get people up. They can keep the snail momentum, and they can win this.
Yeah, that snail movement was there. MK Steel is ready to hover over Josh Eagle, finding a way to be able to get the moves, but AG stops it, and Warby finds Walshy again for the kill.
Warby come from? Let me check that out. Yeah, Warby is a double wrap, a nice cheeky double wrap into. Walshy
there it is, right there. Yeah, wrapped around the bottom, and then makes the attack off the top.
Yeah.
Rich in the chat here for Chaseless Similes.
I'm here for me too.
I'm here for them. I'd love to be able to see more of this thing. Rich, give us some give us some of your quips. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Ooh, clash in the middle. Walshy takes out Warby and another worker along with it.
And the reverse trio happened. That kind of opener is what they need, right? That's how they get two people up in the beginning here. People can stay alive and play around each other.
Walshy's been shutting down the blue team.
All together. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see.
Walshy takes the middle down. Walshy gets the punish off of Warby. Wow, this is so different. Fungul tries to take a shot on Walshy, gets shot by the sword of Walshy.
Playing together, and that really allowed them to start winning fights, and that's
Polar Poetry gets dunked on by Walshy in the middle section as Fungul tries to make the snail pressure happen. Gets shot over by Josh Eagle before going down. We have Jello-y getting right in position. Warby somehow survives that. Just jumps over the sword and board's head. MK Steel making the push and gets the kill off of Warby as Warby has to make a hero move.
Great hold. Shield. I mean, they couldn't go for the shield. They had to go for the snail because one bump happens and then you're screwed. So it's a great position and great knowledge of the sort of situation.
And here we are on Spire.
They just gotta keep it up. They just gotta keep that sort of positioning around each other.
Who's gonna get that gun first? MK Steel's going for the mace after Walshy gets that punish on Warby.
That's exactly how the last game started.
Ooh, Walshy keeps on going and doesn't
an even better start than the last game. They have all military. They're finally doing it. They're finally saying we're done with this. We kill them all.
Yeah, Dave's Code Queen frequently is all about their military to be able to get the wins here. Walshy does go down to second, but Warby gets killed by Walshy. What a military dominance that was.
This is what, James likes to call going for berries when you shouldn't, the berry sickness. That's what he likes to call it. And if James was here, he would say that they finally figured it out. They finally cured the berry sickness. They finally figured out what they need to do in order to beat this team. And this is Pod, so I think everyone's going to be going for military here. We'll see what happens.
Let's see if Walshy has the read on Warby in this opening right here. Warby is stunned out of being able to get the kill off of Walshy. What a play. Josh Eagle trying to find a way to get Warby out there, but Warby patiently maneuvers above him and takes him out. Warby holding that left gate for her team. Jello-y and Walshy coming in together, but Warby's patience and also the thread reading keeps her out of death. Walshy trying to find a way to be able to get things moving on the left gate, but Warby takes out Jello-y. Josh Eagle finds a way to be able to get up on the left side. Warby gets taken out by Jello-y in the middle of the middle left side of the platform, putting both queens on second now after Walshy got killed. One warrior for each side.
A lot of trades. Both teams are finally going for all the same kind of plays.
Oh, dog in background. Jello-y taking the kills over here. Polar Poetry doing some trades. Warby taking a kill off of Walshy, putting him on last.
That's a big deal.
Fungul gets up on the speed. Are they going to invest in the sword speed sword?
No.
Yes.
Gold, you're sweating right now.
Chasel's saying Swordgate's looking for fun molds for Jello-y right now. Oh, there it is! The queen
that
trade!
That was a great bait. Yep. Worth. Very worth.
Oh man,
that was... That's the set, right?
That's the set, yes. Like, watching this play right here, you see Walshy going in, seeing the opportunity for the trade, and Funghoul seeing the opportunity for the win. Takes it, and that's the whole set. That's game, set, and match in favor of Revenge of the Meat. 29-10 for Walshy, compared to 20-11 for the precise play of the blue team. 6 berries in for the only solo on that one for Funghoul. Otherwise, pretty evenly distributed. Mostly this is a military map. Jello is 9-6 for the gold team. One of the first times that their team had that solid military control, but wasn't quite enough. Game 5 hype was not quite there.
Yeah, that was a great adaptation by Dave's Killer Queen. They sort of figured it out. They kind of figured it out. They were all over it, for a while there. But as soon as Pod came into the mix, well, there's not very much creativity to be had in Pod, and then it's just just a fight to the death, and they lost that fight, unfortunately.
Oh man,
but
it looks like
overall great plays.
I wonder if did they just do some shuffle hell over here?
Yeah, why not?
I do need to get offline so I can do some last minute preparation for the next match, which will be No Yubi Queen against let's see. I'm trying to remember exactly. I have this down. I remember they did not give me a they didn't give me an icon, which is why I'm not remembering it. This is your fault for not making a team icon.
Sure, so we'll be back online in 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
We'll be back online in about 5 or 10 minutes, yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. It's Cream. Cats rule everything around me. Mike, I am very surprised they don't have a logo, but yeah, that's fine. I will see you all again in just 15 minutes for the next match. See you then.
See you soon.